The Yucatán Peninsula, Mexico. Hidden beneath layers of limestone and ocean sediment lies a scar, more than 100 miles wide. It's the remnants of an ancient asteroid impact that reshaped all life on planet Earth. Today, it's known as the Chicxulub crater, and it's believed to be the smoking gun in a planetary murder mystery.
Chicxulub refers to an impact crater that was made by an asteroid that was about 7 miles in diameter that impacted our planet 66 million years ago in what is today the Yucatán Peninsula. This is the major cause of the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. It's only been very recently that the first site has been put forth as actually capturing that catastrophe.
The theory that an asteroid killed the dinosaurs was only first proposed in 1980 by Nobel Prize-winning physicist Luis Alvarez and his geologist son, Walter. The Alvarez hypothesis initially faced skepticism in the scientific community. But in 1991, opinions changed when the Chicxulub crater was identified as the ancient impact site. And just how could one single asteroid decimate life across the entire planet?
Impactor came in with an explosive power, which is almost unthinkable. Millions and millions of times stronger than the strongest nuclear weapons ever built. It would have been things that don't seem comprehensible. It heats up the air around you to the point that it can light wet vegetation on fire. You've got shock waves traveling faster than the speed of sound, leveling everything within 1,000 miles. A giant global tsunami, thousands of feet tall. And then all of this material that was shot out into space, fine portions of it end up circling the upper atmosphere, and they start to block out the sun. And that is what kicks off the ecological disaster that ends up killing 80% of the life on Earth.
One thing I think is so fascinating is that if this asteroid hit our planet a few hours earlier or a few hours later, it would have hit a different spot, right? Because the planet's always rotating. And if it had, it would not have caused a mass extinction. It hit in a shallow marine shelf. In this shelf, you have all these sulfur minerals that when blasted up into the air, then caused a chain reaction of events.
Temperatures plunge. Large parts of the world just start freezing, and things that rely on sunlight, things like plants, things like algae, that form the basis of the food chain, they can't photosynthesize. Basically, there's no more food left, and the entire ecosystem collapses. I think a lot of dinosaurs might have been able to hide out in little burrows and try and survive the cold and try and survive the fallout, but there's still a lot we don't know about exactly how this went down.
While most scientists believe a devastating asteroid impact was the sole cause of the extinction of the dinosaurs, it's far from unanimous, because around the same time, 66 million years ago, there was also a catastrophic volcanic eruption on a truly apocalyptic scale.
Several other important things were happening at the same time as the Chicxulub impact event. For example, we know that there was a massive outpouring of lava in central India, resulting in incredibly thick lava deposits known as the Deccan Traps. People have often asked, could those actually be responsible for the extinction of dinosaurs rather than the Chicxulub impact event?
The Deccan Traps were a style of volcanism that we don't see today, where you have a giant fissure open up and huge quantities of gas and dust are released. So some have alleged that it could be that the asteroid did it on its own, and it could be that it had help from the Deccan Traps.
It's surprising to think that plausible theories about an extinction event are recent discoveries.